Hello everyone. Here is a Kashana love lottery. Miss Yuri Kashara and Miss Aoishi is working hard every day. One day, we received one letter.
Oh, Yuri, what's up? I found a letter from a university student.
Oh, really? Can I see it?
Yes, look it.
Hello, I'm a university student. I started new life in university, but I have trouble. That is, I can't everything that I want to do because I don't have enough time. So, what should I do?
Oh,
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
Nice to meet you.
Oh,
Thank
hi.
you. Oh, my name is Sandy.
oh, Sandy, you are Sandy, so you sent it this letter?
Yes, it's me. I sent it.
Oh, you have a trouble, right?
Yes, actually.
Please tell us in detail.
Sure. As I said before, I have a lot of trouble. I have a lot of things to do I want to do. For example, homework of seminar, reading books, hanging out with my friends, club, work assignment, club activity, hobby, with writing applications, studying with my boyfriend, revision for class, preparation for class, and part-time job. And I live by myself now, so I have to cook my dishes, laundry, and clean up my room. That's a lot. But I want to do everything. And not only me, but also a lot of ESS members have the same problem. When I asked this question to ESS members, whether they can do everything they want to do or not, about 70% of ESS members answer that they can't do everything they want to do. And I also asked this question to them. If you have additional time, what do you want to do? And there are three main answers. Over 40% of them answer that they want to study and do their hobby. And 15% of them answered that they want to houseworks in additional time.
So what's the problem?
Okay, actually, not only having problem that I can't do everything I want to do, but also it had bad influence on us. So today I will take 3 examples. First one is hobby. If you can't do what you like enough, it leads to your stress. Yes, engaging in certain hobby can help you calm your stress. And next, how about study? What will happen if you can't study enough? Yes, as you imagine, it leads to your bad grade, and in worst case, you might fail classes. I know some of you guys have experienced that. That's serious problem. And finally, how about group work? If you can't do group work, what will happen? According to my two limited, if you didn't do your group work, your friends hesitate to ask you for help again, and you're excluded from discussion. So in short, you lose trust. Yes, that's natural. Additionally, according to the survey from ESS members, about 60% of members, about 6% of them answered the reliability toward a person who didn't do group work decreased more than half. So to summarize, if you can't do what you want to do, it negatively affects on you.
Oh, I understood how you are suffering from the situation. But why? Why so many students are too busy to do everything they want to do? So, let's consider from what is the cause. At first, please look at the screen. Can you guess what number is this? Can you guess? Actually, this number shows how many students feel busy every day. According to the survey conducted by Seiko Holdings Corporation, 83.6% of students feel I don't have enough time to do everything. I don't have enough time. And also, we asked all ESS members, are 24 hours in a day enough for you? And then almost all of them answered, no, it's short for me. Therefore, it turned out 24 hours are not enough for us, especially university students, because we have to do so many things by ourselves, as Sandy mentioned before. To conclude, we cannot afford to do everything we want to do because time is limited. There are only 24 hours in a day and only 12 months in a year. And again, time is limited. Then, what should we do? Actually, we know there's one remarkable method to solve it. By following our suggestion, you may change your life. That's top secret of us. So please keep in mind. So here's our suggestion. That is, let's be a short sleeper. Have you ever heard the word? Short sleeper is the kind of person who can live actively while sleeping for a short time. And you may think, why we have to cut the sleeping time, don't you? From now, I'd like to explain the reason why we focused on sleeping time. Surprisingly, it is said that sleeping hours account for 1/3 of human life. Do you know that? Of course, I guess almost all of you sleeping every day, right? So please imagine. If you can live until 90 years old, it means you are sleeping for 30 years. 30 years. What an unbelievable time. So, if you can cut down the time without any problems, isn't it great? The exact way is to be a short sleeper. You can create the secret time by yourself. And considering it in 1 year, you can create extra 30 days. In short, there are 12 months in a year from January to December. And besides, you can create 1 more month by just becoming a short sleeper. October, November, December, Thirtember. So we name this Thirtember. So by becoming a short sleeper, you can get the extra months, and that would be the perfect time to do everything you want to do, isn't it? So if you use the extra time effectively, you can change your life. Next, Miss Yuri, who is an expert of sleeping, will explain it in detail.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm an expert at sleeping. And today, I'd like to introduce you how to be a short sleeper. How to be a short sleeper. So, firstly, let me define short sleeper. Short sleeper sleep 5 hours in a day. 5 hours in a day. But they can work healthy and actively. Some of you guys might think 5 hours is short, don't you? But it's enough for yourself. But it's not for your health. And I'll give you the reason. Please look at this graph. Maybe, as you know, we human beings repeat REM sleep and non-REM sleep. And one cycle of REM sleep and normal sleep takes about 1.5 to 2 hours each time. And if you repeat this cycle for 3 times, like this, you can work your life healthy and actively. That's why I said 5 hours is enough for health.
So you mean that is it okay to sleep for 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. because I sleep for 5 hours?
Okay, I know your point, but unfortunately, it's gonna be not good idea. And instead of that, I suggest you to go to bed around 12 a.m. and get up at 5 a.m. And I'll give you the reason. According to Takahisa Nagai, who is a marketing strategy consultant, morning efficiency is bigger than any other time. And he actually did an experiment, and in the experiment, one person did the same work at a different time. And it turned out he could finish his work for 30 minutes in the morning. On the other hand, he needed for 3 hours at night. What a waste of time it is. And the difference occurred because of your secret inner clock. Your secret inner clock. And this clock is very important to keep your regular life. And if your clock take a sunshine, the clock can be reset. Also, your brain can be refreshed, and you can concentrate on your task in the morning. And please look at this graph. This graph shows efficient way of how to use time defined by him. And as you can see, the time from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. is the best time to get ideas.
Okay, I deeply understand about short sleeper, but can I truly become short sleeper? Because I heard that the type of sleep is inherited from like my mother or others.
Okay, don't worry, Sandy. You can be a short sleeper, and I'm gonna explain it in detail. Basically, there are 3 types of human beings in the world. That is long sleeper, short sleeper, and lastly, this is the most important, variable sleeper, who is likely to change their amount of sleep every day. In fact, almost all of Japanese people apply to variable sleeper. For example, they sleep for short time before an exam, but they sleep for long time on holidays. Such a person applies to variable sleeper. And also, this variable sleeper can become short sleeper by improving the quality of sleep. And now, let's take a look at page 7 of our material. Could you open? So, here is the checklist, whether you are a variable sleeper or not. So, there are 5 questions in there. So please write a check mark if you apply it. Please write now. And the question is, for example, sleep until noon on holidays or having difficulty falling asleep, and so on. If you apply even one of these lists, you are a variable sleeper. Okay, done, everyone? So, I mean, you can be a short sleeper. And Miss Yuri will explain how to be a short sleeper.
Okay, I'm going to talk about how to be a short sleeper. A sleeping hour is actually divided into 3 parts. So let me start with the definition of sleeping time. The first one is a time from going to bed to falling asleep. And second one is actual sleeping time. And last one is a time from waking up to getting out of bed. And in this presentation, I want you to cut the useless time and raise the quality of sleep. So let's start. Firstly, let's check your sleeping condition. And here is a nice application for you. Some of you guys might know this application, right? And the name is Sleep Master. And with this application, you can record the time of falling asleep, actual sleeping time, and sleeping efficiency, and so on. And we have 3 steps to be a short sleeper. So let's start with first one. So step 1, let's do a sleep ceremony. And sleep ceremony is a routine that you usually do before going to bed, such as listening to the music, choosing your clothes for tomorrow, washing your face, stretching your body, and so on. And by doing sleep ceremony almost every day, your brain can understand like this. Oh, my body is doing this action, so this means, am I going to bed? Yes, right. And urge your body, sleepiness, spontaneously. And then, let's move on to the second step. Step 2. Let's sleep with your arms and legs flat, like this. And I'll give you the reason. If your body temperature becomes lower, you tend to be sleepy, and this is a mechanism by nature for getting a good sleep. Plus, under the arms and legs are the places that useless heat can't be released easily. So, if you take a distance between your arms and legs, you can release your heat and lower your body temperature and get a better sleep, like this. Okay, and then let's move on to the third step. Let's record your name, and use it as the alarm. The alarm, which has already recorded your name, has better awakening effect than any other item because of cocktail party effect. Do you know cocktail party effect? I'll explain that.
I'm here. Sandy.
Can you understand? So, cocktail party effect. For example, you are in a crowded area, but you can hear only your name and the conversation that you are interested in. And we use this phenomenon as a suggestion. And I recommend you to use this application whose name is Last Alarm Clock to record your name. Okay, and I have an additional tip. So I have a question for you, Sandy. Okay, Sandy, do you have anyone you feel scared?
Is the chief of Symposium section.
Oh, really? Okay. In that case, it's gonna be a good idea to ask her to record like this. Please listen up.
Sandy, wake up! Sandy, Spring Symposium has already started. You're late. Sandy, wake up! Sandy!
idea. And I'm happy he could understand these 3 steps properly. And finally, let's make a plan of becoming a shell sleeper. And according to Japanese Society of Sleep Research, we human beings can cut our sleeping time up to 30 minutes per week. Up to 30 minutes per week. Because our body can't react a sudden change of sleep.
Okay, so I can deeply understand. I've tried to be short sleeper. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Sandy tried cutting a useless time and becoming a short sleeper. And 1 month later,
Oh, I'm so glad to meet you guys again. Thank you. Yeah.
Sandy, how are you?
Great. Because I can be short sleeper finally. This is my schedule to be short sleeper. I used to sleep for 7 hours before. So I try to reduce the amount of sleep gradually, like this. This is my record of sleep. And now I sleep for 5 hours, but in daytime I can spend my daytime actively. In addition, I came not to be no longer like my first period class and meeting with my friends. And in additional time, I'm studying for TOEIC, watching YouTube, and cleanup programs. So now I can invite my friends anytime. I can never thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, now I'm really happy because I can solve her concern, and I want you to be like her. And I'll give you our summary. So, in order to do everything you want to do, let's be a short sleeper at night. And as a confirmation, we suggested 3 steps. And first one is do a sleep ceremony, and second one is sleep with your arms and legs spread, and third one is record your name and use it as your alarm. And then finally, let's create the Thirtember together. Thank you for listening.